Hello, immutable signs, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Doing this a little differently, huh? So, again, this is for Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini. We're going to get one card for the overall theme of this reading for you, okay? Alright, Spirit. Give me one for the immutable signs. Please. I tried this earlier. One card for the mutable signs, please. What's going on with my Pisces, Sag, Virgo, and Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thanks for staying with me. I know people don't like the shuffling portion, but they also like to see it. So hit subscribe. That would be great. We're going to keep this one since it fell out, but no loves here too, which is Taurus, Libra. Need to take action on something material wise. You could very much need to sacrifice for love. Okay, something's needing to be sacrificed for a love interest, whether that be a home, a job, a place, a different city. Definitely thinking about what was lost here, because 10, it's an ending. You've lost something because no action was taken. Too much procrastination. Okay, we'll get more cards after I read and see what's going on, alright? So this is like the Seven of Cups, mutable signs, which, no offense to you, is usually what I pull in all of your readings, okay? It's mystery, confusion, enchantments, and wandering, and passivity, and secret enemies, and secrets. This could be an ending to that. Maybe you're going to make a sacrifice to how you normally do things in the name of a love interest when all this lifts, right? Because you may have been trying to escape having to make a choice, and you've been very passive about it. Okay? You're being directed into an area which may feel like it's unknowable. Surrendering to the mystery may work best now. Hazy and indirect, the energy of Neptune is one of the easiest to see. Where Neptune is placed in a chart is where we are most inspired, but also an area where we deceive ourselves. It's a place of mishaps, bringing an undercurrent of strangeness. Dreams, film, art, disappointment, and reverie all fall under the rulership of Neptune, refusing to look at what's real or simply being unable to. Seeing enemies as friends and vice versa. And all are traits brought on by this watery planet. So this is a good card for the mutable signs. Because you guys are like flexible, easy, flowy, but also passive, right? So anyways, there's a crisis and rescue cycle that keeps exhausting you, your friends, or family. There may be a lack of boundaries and confusion where some may orchestrate their victimhood. Be very certain of the victim is not you. Neptune is a place of beauty, that which is ethereal and not so easily reached. Neptune-inspired visions coupled with nebulous thinking. It represents glamour, coming from French word grimoire and connected to the word grammar, meaning to create magic or to cast a spell. So there could be someone casting some negative energy towards you, or this could be vice versa if you're watching whatever. Trust me. Thoughts and intentions and jealousy, they form this big black cloud. And this black cloud becomes an entity. And those people, that's black magic. They just don't realize it. Right? So, when this shows up in a reading, any words spoken or promises given are either poetry from the gods, words which may be lies, but more positively, these may be messages from spirit tapping on you to own your higher awareness, okay? It will be difficult to get to the bottom of the issue. You may see smoke and mirrors, find yourself engulfed in nefarious mist with blame cast on the wrong person or reason. They want you to be absolutely clear and out front with everything. It's a planet of sacrifice, so you may be asked to sacrifice something, usually related to your ego, but it's for the greater good. Okay, it is Pisces, everything connected to the past, the present, and the future. It shows where we are vulnerable and also where we want to escape. Lovers can become porn stars, reverie becomes drunkenness, and dreams turn into nightmares. It represents self-destructive behaviors and self-sabotage. The reason behind may not make sense or being withheld from you. It's that you may find difficulties getting on the right path or in clarifying a direction. Okay, so this is definitely over a person you've been flip-flopping about. Okay. And I think you need to take it as they are who they are. And you may have been distracted by maybe someone posing as your friend, putting things in. We have Taurus at the bottom. So all of you signs could be dealing with a Taurus or Libra. And what are you sacrificing? What do you own? What are you needing? Really need to take action and claim of who you are. Like, I keep seeing like the Two of Pentacles of juggling of I love you, I don't love you. You're there, you're not there. Right? It's almost like a too late to apologize, and this is a sacrifice you just had to go through. Clarify this, please, for me, for my mutable signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I just want to show you Seven of Cups. A lot of thoughts running through your head about the situation that's going on. It's a general reading, by the way. There is love that's not being spoken. Your mind is very clouded. And someone else was involved, and the words seriously come in my head. Heaven made me think it was you, but it wasn't. Right, it's that person posing that made you confused and made you sacrifice. Alright, you've seen that, right? So we have the Knight of Wands that fell out. Judgment. The Tower. And Seven of Cups again. So there is a lot of confusion. Something was sacrificed. Something was most definitely sacrificed. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It was a foundation. It was a relationship. It was a job. A home. You know, you got a message. I shit you not. You got a message of I cannot do this anymore. Because the Knight of Wands is like a quick message. Like a quick phone call. Something. You know, fast, and then leaves. Judgment is a decision. A finality. An only decision that can be made, which is also sad. You're showing up here. Okay. Like someone pulled the plug for their own stability. For a new chance. You know, to get out of this confusion. And it was very quick. Like, you didn't think it would be so quick. It was a release. A let go. And you really need to look past all the confusion. You're needing to see the real thing in front of you. You need to look past those people that pretended to be your friends to keep you from happiness and keep you from realizing what it is that you needed to do. Okay? That helped. This is endings. We have the Tower, we have Judgment. It's an ending to the confusion, but the sacrifice may have already happened, and I'm going to have to get more on this. This is also Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, the Tower. I'm thinking everyone's here to be fair, because we have Earth, which is Virgo. Okay. Oh, I guess not, though. Not Jim. Gemini's not here, but that's alright. Doesn't matter. Energy is whatever. More, please, about the storyline. Strength, Leo. One more, please. The Emperor, Aries. Bottom of the deck, 6 Wands. It's like whatever happened, whatever message you got, could have been your job, could have been a home situation, a relationship's what I'm picking up though, right? Of, hey man, I can't do this anymore, or you can. It really puts you in your head, and like self-doubt and confusion. And because of that, you feel like everything is shattering. You're just still in you're very, very confused. Was this a real offer? Did they really just do that? You know, you're having to confront all this illusion. You're having to take on the stable, fixed approach. You know, really tame those bad habits and self-sabotaging things, because they keep just bringing this pattern along, right? They keep bringing these hardcore endings for you. Oh, mutable signs. You're needing to really learn how to look past the glitter to find the ace. Okay, because the divine keeps giving you a chance, but you keep self-sabotaging. That is what you're needing to overcome here with strength. And Emperor. These are fire signs. You're needing to take action. You're needing to own up. You're needing to be the reliable, stable influence in your own life to really overcome these self-sabotaging habits that have caused you a lot of pain. Beautiful signs, please. Give me more clarifiers. Give me one for the Tower. Give me one for the Tower. Mutable, Sun, Rising, Venus, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Gemini, please. What is the Tower? What is the Tower? Please hit subscribe. I count on you guys because I don't pay for this. I'm needing to learn my own sacrifices and where to put my attention instead of getting distracted. I just thought of that. So please hit subscribe. I count on you and your support, and I love you, and I appreciate your time. Clarify. I start go back in time. Go back in time. Clarify the Tower, please. I keep seeing the 3 of Swords. Someone finally got a, no offense, I'm sorry, I put out what I see here. Someone got tired of the lies and the confusion and the in and out messages. 4 of Swords on top of the Tower. Deciding to walk away. Deciding, like I just said, to take a break from all the confusion and being led around, and it's not really, it's a breakup. It's a breakup to center their mind, to center their thoughts and their goals. Clarify judgment, please, for my mutable signs. I also just heard that the people that you're used to seeing or being around or working for are lower energy, right? They're lower energy. They don't stick to anything, and that's why you've been stuck in this pattern. We have the sun falling out for judgment, which is, again, Leo. That is marriage, that is sexual pleasure, that is youthfulness and happiness and summertime and August. Alright? Someone seen, in order to love themselves again, in order to feel free and carry on, they had to release. They had to make that decision. And it was a fast one. But this is going to bring clarity on what the hell did I just let go? What the hell have I been doing? Alright, please clarify both of the Seven of Cups cards. The sacrifice Seven of Cups, please. Clarify Seven of Cups, please. Clarify sacrifice for me, for my mutable signs. Again, I just seen the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords because someone was deceived. Someone was very, very deceived. Couldn't make up a choice between logic and their heart, like mind and heart. Alright, so 3 fell out. I have the Three of Wands, taking the next step. The Ten of Swords for the ending, with the Queen of Swords to being alone. You know, she's the only one in the deck that does not really have a mate. Like the King of Swords is like her brother or her uncle or something. They're the only ones that aren't together. Right. Someone, you or the person you're dealing with or the job or whatever you want to, this is general, decided in order to be happy, they had to take the next step to end it. Whether that hurt, whether that caused foundation damage, they had to break this cycle because it was a cycle to be single, to separate the heart and the mind and really, you know, what patterns have I been going through and working towards the next step that they need to really be in balance and be healthy, you know, to get what it is that they are wanting. Chariot, the Fool, right? To balance polarities here. This is balancing polarities so they can take another step, starting over. This is starting over. They made the choice, they made the sacrifice for the clarity, balancing themselves with the dark and the light, okay, for stability. You see that pinnacle on their neck? This is also Cancer. This is Aries, Pisces. This is taking a leap, forging forward for a new beginning. You didn't feel like you were completely ready, but you knew it had to stop. It had to stop. Alright, I'm going to pull a card for a love situation, and then I'll pull a moon cycle card. My mutable signs, please. My mutable signs. Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo. What's going on here? Again, I very much appreciate your participation. I appreciate your subscribes. And I'll continue appreciating your subscribes. We have engagement, retreat, deception, So what I keep seeing here throughout this whole thing, dealing with love, is someone did not speak clearly. Someone kept someone in a very confused state. They kept lying about how they felt. They wouldn't get away from a person causing this confusion that was helping. They wouldn't retreat. They wouldn't disconnect, you know, and they didn't accept, like, the ascension. But this is also you are ascending past these bad behaviors to be able to move it forward, because you had to make a very big sacrifice in your heart chakra. Virgo, you're also here, by the way. You're really learning. You have to be open and honest with the person that you love. Right? Express your love here. And once you do that, I'm hearing 2 to 3 years, you guys might be able to come back together. But right now, you just need to stay optimistic. Really focus on your own beliefs, your finances, your career, your stabilizing your bad habits, stabilizing these things that you can't ever seem to follow through on. No offense, again, no offense. And sometimes it really hurts to hear our bad patterns. And sometimes we can't help it. But because it's literally, it's there. And we... 7 weeks just jumped in my mind really loud. Really, really loud. 7 weeks. Anyways, I was going to say, keep a notepad. You know, put small tasks like wash the dishes and run the vacuum by this time. Because you have to give yourself time. I know too many Virgos and Geminis and Pisces and Sages, and oh, they drive me nuts even though I love them. My brother is probably the most stable Pisces that I know. Like, he's been at the same job for like 15 years. He doesn't call in, but everything else he has a hard time like deciding on. And he doesn't express it fully. It just blows up. Alright, what else for my mutable signs, please? My Gemini friends and my mother literally kill me. Like, they'll never tell me what's going on. They just call and expect me to, like, drop everything. But I love them. Virgo the same, even though I love you too. Alright. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, right. You're close to achieving your goal. Okay, so I heard 7 again. It's all about tough cycles, and you're coming to terms with this. Of what the hell did I just let go of in my self-sabotaging ways? You know, I've really got to work on stabilizing this and following things through, because I very much love them. Alright. Peace. Thank you. Mutable signs. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like. Leave a comment. And I'll catch you later.